Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Olive Studio video editing tutorial. And I just want to tell you something about what I do to help me along. So I go to ChatGPT. It really makes your time a lot more efficient. You know, I know a lot of other people, they're like opposed to using artificial intelligence. But, you know, I view it like this. When power tools came along, you started using power tools to drill holes in wood and stuff like that. And the people that were the last to adopt the use of the new tool, they fell behind. And so that's why I post about AI on a website pro, and that's why I use AI. It really helps me become more efficient in my programming and my tutorials and stuff like that. So it's if you know what you're doing, it can really help you out. So what I told AI is I let them know that I create a free speech application. This is not only that, people can track inventory, health and fitness stats, pet stats, money and budgeting. And on this app, people can sell anything legal and say anything legal they wish. I'm trying to create a short video to tell people about this. And so that was my prompt that I put in ChatGPT. And ChatGPT gave me an outline. Now, I took that outline, I copied the whole thing, and I put it in my LibreOffice Writer document. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hunt for different video clips or create different video clips that I'm going to be able to use in my Olive video editor. I'm also going to use a program called Audacity, and I'm going to show you guys how to enhance your voice and vocals and use that in your Olive video editor. And you can actually do it before or after, it doesn't matter. And I'll show you what I mean by that. But let me go ahead. I'm going to start looking for video clips for these different things. If I don't have one, then I'm going to make them. So the other thing too is whenever you're making a video on your GoPro or your camera and stuff like that, you want to get that footage off there and get it on your computer. Okay. One of the things that I do, especially with my cell phone stuff, whenever I take footage on there, is it gets uploaded to my photos drive, photos.google.com, and then I'll download it to my computer where I can then use it in my Olive video editor. But I'm going to go through this outline here real quick and see what I can find as far as the videos go. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and make them. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly. Whether you're a small business or just decluttering, keep tabs on everything you own. Ready to get rid of it? Sell it. Stay on top of your health and fitness goals with our easy-to-use tracking tool. Monitor your stats and reach new heights. Pet owners rejoice. Keep track of your furry friend's health and activity. From vet visits to playtime, it's all in one place. Manage your money and budgeting like a pro. Set goals, track expenses, and take control of your finances. Want to say something? You can list and sell anything legal right here on A1 Soul. Join our community where you can express yourself freely and connect with others. Go to a1soul.com today and unlock a world of possibilities. Okay, now let me show you what I did. What I did is I made a recording for each one of these sections. Okay, so this is like my script, and I like to do things this way and then record them in order. So whenever I bring them in Olive Studio, I have them. So I got each clip corresponding to each one here. So this is my first clip, second clip, third clip, and they're in chronological order according to date and time, so that whenever I bring them in the Olive video editor, I have them in time, in time. But there are a couple more clips that I need to get. And what we can do is go to two different sites. I like to use these two sites, and they're called Pexels and Pixabay. All right. So there's all kind of free videos that you could get here that you can use in your app, in your videos. So here's one of this guy walking down the street, and he just kind of like using his cell phone app. Here's another guy. Now, the difference that what I'm looking for is, since my video is going to be landscape, I'm looking for these landscape ones. Ones like this is portrait. But for my parameters in Olive Studio, I know that I want one like this, that's going to be landscape. So I'm going down here and I'm looking for one that's going to match my script. And it's particular, this one right here, visual of users interacting with app and possibly posting item for sale. Basically, I'm just looking for somebody interacting with the cell phone, possibly looking for something that's in their inventory or whatnot. And so I'm going to go down through here and try to see if I could find one that's pretty good. Okay, I found this one of this. The app can be personal. A lot of people use it for personal reasons, and then businesses. So this guy here, he could be either, right? So it kind of matches what I want. So I'm going to click download, and I'm going to navigate to my videos, A1 sold, commercial, and then actual commercial. And now notice that it's not going to be in order here because it's a different file name, because I'll use the OBS Studio to record these, but now this one's going to be kind of out of the way. So I'm going to give it a name: people using phone, like that. Then that way I kind of know what it is. Now I'm going to hit save, and it's downloading that video. The other thing that I'm going to do, or I could just copy that, and I'll keep that in there whenever I record the video. I'm going to select new. I'm going to just make a little text document within here, and I'll put thanks into here, and I'll go like this. I'll bring up my notepad, because when you're using this footage, these people took the time to make it, so it's only nice to give them a little link in the video description. And I want to thank this guy for this video, and so on and so forth. So you want to include that in your videos. It's just an ethical thing to do. Gives that guy a backlink for posting his stuff here on Pexels. And so yeah, that's a good thing to do. Anyway, I'm going to now go back to my script. Here's the closing shot. Maybe go to A1 sold and unlock a world of possibilities. So basically, I'm going to get the logo for A1 sold, and I'm going to use it in my final part. So I'm going to keep everything in this folder here. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go look for that logo and bring it in here. Okay, so now I found that logo right here, 1200 by 800. That'll be just fine. But I want to drag a copy of it. So I'm going to hold my control button down, so it leaves a copy in my A1 sold promotion folder. But now I'm going to be able to drag it and hold my control button down, and I go like that. Now don't notice there's a copy here and a copy there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this file to logo. And that way I have everything set up here to begin making my video commercial. But what I want to do is I want to record this script, okay? And there's another free tool. It's called Audacity. And basically what you can do is record the narration of it, and you can have fun with different aspects. You can make your voices deeper. You can make it sound like the chipmunks, and so on and so forth. So what I want to do is pre-record the audio track, and then I'm going to bring that into my Olive Studio. So what you want to do is go to audacity.com. I'll have all the links in the post. Like if you click the link below in this video description, it'll take you to my post where I'll have all these links for you to download these different free programs. So this is Audacity. So I'm just going to type in download Audacity. And so here's the actual site. And I'll have a link right to this page right here where you'll download either for Windows, Macs, or Linux. And all the programs I use, since I use Linux a lot, I always use programs that work on all these platforms. But basically, you'll just click the 32 or 64-bit, and then you'll click download, and then follow through the steps. And then after you get it installed, then you come back here, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so now that you got Audacity downloaded, you want to fire it up by just typing Audacity like this here, and it will fire up on your computer for you. Then you select OK. All right, now My issue right now is I'm using OBS Studio to record. All right, so I'm going to have to disable my mic in OBS Studio so I can record here. And then we'll come back here. After I make the recording, I'll come back here and show you guys how to edit the recording, okay? So you always want to start with the soundtrack and the narration before you start assembling the video, because you got to arrange the pictures to the voice, okay? So that's the best way to go with the flow. So you record the audio track first, and then after that, then you'll come back and assemble the audio track with the video tracks and images and stuff in the OBS Studio. Okay, now I just got done recording my audio track, and you can tell right here it's very quiet. That's okay. Well, I'll show you guys how to deal with all of this stuff, by increasing the volume and everything. But what I want to do is come in here and listen to it, and then find out where I want to improve, and the different effects that I want to put within this application, within this recording. Now, I will tell you, you should have a pretty good, decent mic, and then arrange your sound. Make sure you get the sound. We're gonna go into a more in-depth Audacity tutorial later, but this is just to get you familiar with Audacity for those lessons. But what I want to do is I want to increase the volume. Now I can increase the volume right here, or I can actually hit Control A and highlight the stereo track. See, there's one track here and one track here. And I could go up to Effects and then come down here to Volume and Compression and select Amplify. Now mine defaultly amplifies it by 9 decibels. That's quite a bit. Let me try 5. And then I'm going to click apply. Now you could allow clipping. That means if the sound wave gets past a certain point, you're going to clip that. So you really don't want a lot of clipping. It'll make the voice sound weird. You can preview it here. Let me hit preview. Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal man. Okay, and so see up here where the decibels, you can see the decibels. We want to get it as close to 0 as possible. So let me take that back up to 9, and then I'm going to hit preview. Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal man. Okay, and you can kind of hear my dogs in the background. Let me try amplify it by 12. Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal man. Okay, so let me go ahead and try to work with that. I'm going to select apply, and now notice the wavelengths are louder, right? So, but I think I did hear some clipping. So I'm going to hit Control Z, and I want to repeat that amplify effect, but I'm not going to hit repeat amplify. I'm just going to come down here to volume and compression and amplify, because I don't want it to clip anymore. So right now I'm going to deselect allow clipping, and I'm going to put in 12. It's okay, so it's not going to let me until I select allow clipping. So let me try 11. 6. See, it's going to let me go to 6 safely. Let me see if I can go to 7, 8, 9. Let me try 10. Okay, and that 10 is where it's like, okay, well, that's too much. So let me go ahead and select 9 and then select apply. Okay, so now we could see that it amplified, but I didn't allow it to clip anything because it sounded funny. So let me listen to this. Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly. Okay, so there we go. We're getting a little bit better. Now I'm going to start my compression and stuff like that. Now, you might not have this over here, and in future tutorials, I'm going to show you how to get these special effects in here, but you will have these ones up here. So I'm going to try to use these ones up here. The next thing I want to do is go to compressor, because sometimes I could get more volume out of that. And what I like to do is see what the defaults have in them. I got my threshold set to -10, makeup gain 0, knee width, 5 dB, ratio 10. And we'll get into this stuff later. But let me select apply. And let me listen to the compressed version. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and person. Okay, so I can really hear my dog in the background, but there's really not much I could do about it. I don't have really anybody to help me. So let me go ahead and go to these EQ and filters. I like to use the bass and the treble and bring up my bass a little bit in my voice. So let me go ahead and amplify that to 2. I like to link the volume controls to the tone controls. So if it gets too loud, So let me bring up my treble just a little bit. And let me preview that. Welcome to A1 Soul. Okay, so it turned my volume down too low. So I'm not going to link the volume. Let me put the volume to 1. I'm going to just point to 1. Listen. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal man. Okay, there we go. So I'm starting to get a little bit more there. I'm going to resort to using my effects here because I just love these effects, and I'll show you how to get them in the Audacity tutorial. But right here, I can use these different plugins that I have, and they're free as well, and they're a lot of fun to use. So right now, what I want to do is I want to DS, like if I'm using my S's too much, I want to DS, and then I want to use, whenever I open that up, I'm going to use the male voice, okay, DS, and here's the intensity of it. And I could hear this. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly. Okay, very good. Whether you're a small business or just decluttering. Now, the good thing about using these is you can play the tracks and mess with the effects. So that's the de-esser. The other thing that I like to use is this simple EQ. All right, this simple EQ is very, very powerful, and it could give you a lot of volume and body and presence and stuff like that. So let me show you what that sounds like now. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly, whether you're a... See, and I could try these different settings, the presets that it has on them, and they're pretty good. So here I could boost my vocals. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one app. And what I'll do is I'll just keep changing it around so you guys can see the difference. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly, whether you're a small business, I kind of like clarity, just decluttering. Keep tabs on everything you own. Okay, I like clarity. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is probably change the pitch a little bit on my voice. So let me see if I could go to pitch fix. And here we have these different pitches, the all-rounder, the deflective robot, modern pop, natural. Let me go ahead, and then you have the 432 hertz. But let me show you what that does here. Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly, whether you're a small business or just... Okay, so that's just not going to work for me. It has to do with, it works a lot with different music and different tones. So what I want to do is I want to just select no effect there. And I have a different way to change the pitch. And you guys will have this on yours. So if you go up to effect, pitch and tempo, I'm going to change the pitch. And it's going from an F sharp to a B. Now, if you're in music, you'll understand what this means. Basically, you're changing the key, right? And you can preview this stuff. Now, what you can do is right here, if you're not sure what that means, this way makes you sound like the devil, and this way makes you sound like the chipmunks. And you just want to kind of, play with this. And I like to use high quality stretching. It's a little bit slower, but I'll show you what it does here. We'll preview it.
Welcome to A1 Soul.
Okay, that's
all-in-one application.
That's a little bit too much. So let me go ahead and right here, let me preview that. Okay.
Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech.
Okay, that's still just a little bit too much. Let me try just one step to an F.
Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So I'm going to click apply, and it's going to apply this high quality pitch change on everything. So let me go, I'll pause the video and let that get done. Okay, so that got done. So let's go ahead and preview it.
Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management.
Okay, so that's not bad. I'm kind of happy with that. Now what I want to do, I'm going to take off this very first part because timing is everything. So I'm going to highlight all that and just hit delete. Notice how it brings my audio track back up there. All right, so let me go ahead and try to get more body on this. So I'm going to go to add effect, and we're going to go here to the Marvel EQ. And whenever you bring this up, this is kind of what this looks like. I'm going to bring up my bass a little bit. You know, this is the bottom end. I don't like mids that well in my voice, so I'm going to take these down a little bit. You could also do these presets, you know, where you have brighter bassy. And if you select it, it kind of, you know, gives you some presets that they have in there. Let's click Ultra Bass Boost, okay? And let's go ahead and see what that sounds like.
Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly, whether you're a small business or...
Okay, I kind of like that. I like that. What's going on there? I still hear the dog in the background. You know, with he's eating and having fun and stuff. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna hold my control button down, just like in Olive. And a lot of these applications are the same. You hold your control button down, roll in on your mouse, and then you could see these things a little bit better. I want to highlight this right here and see what's in there. Okay, that's not bad. But what I'm looking for is a background noise that I could actually, take out. So let me. There's really no background noise in that. I got a really good noise canceling microphone. But let me show you something else. Now, in this day and age, we want this commercial to be fast and quick, right? We don't want to bore people with a lot of stuff. We want to get to the point and get out and let them get back to their content. So that's a very important thing to keep in mind. Well, Audacity has this thing where it'll take all these blank spots out there and butt them together, removing all the dead space. And let me show you how that works. Okay, now in order to get rid of all this dead space, you could actually go in here one at a time and delete this. But Audacity has something great. It's called truncate. So basically what you want to do is highlight both these tracks, go up here to effects, and you want to navigate down to where you have the truncate option. And let me see if I could find it here. Truncate silence. There you go. So it's going to look for anything that has a negative decibel of 20. The duration is 0.5 seconds. The action, truncated delete silence, or you could compress excess silence. So we're going to truncate this, and it's going to make it all butt up together. You could do the tracks independently, but they're the exact same thing. So I'm just going to select apply so you guys can see what happens to all these spaces in there. So let me click apply. Now notice how all them spaces disappeared. And now I could go in here.
Welcome to A1 Soul, the all-in-one application in personal management. Track your inventory effortless, whether you're a small business or just decluttering. Keep tabs on everything you own.
Okay, so the recording is not that great because I got all that background noise with the dog, but at least you get the idea of what's going on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my little puppy out so he quits making all that background noise and re-record this again. And so then that way I have a decent commercial. But now you guys get to see, how I use Audacity. Okay, I almost forgot the best part, which is your background music. Like whenever you're recording in Audacity right here, you have to have some background music to, to make people feel. So music is very powerful in what they feel. So I re-recorded this and re-edited my effects and everything. So this is what it kind of sounds like now.
Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management.
Okay, so I got all that done. I need to truncate it yet, but I'm going to show you guys how to search for, what I like is happy music, right? So I want to get the free stuff, just free. So I'll have this link in the description or in the post on A1 Website Pro, where you can go here and you can find all kind of open source music that you can share. So I'm just going to type in happy. I just want a happy music that I want, and I just want to be on free. I don't want anything that I have to pay for, and I just want something that's nice and short. This commercial is going to be about 20 seconds long, 20 to 30 seconds long. So I like bright, chill, happy. I could go down here and preview them. Yeah, that's okay. I really like that one. I kind of like the mandolin. I like the mandolin and stuff. So I'm going to come down through here and choose one, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I really like the mandolin, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to click a download, and you get here, it says you can use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos you monetize. No attribution is required. And so that's what I kind of look for. I'm going to select download. I'm going to download this into my folder where I have the commercial. And so I'm just going to click save. I don't have to worry about crediting them or anything like that, but I still like to do that. So I'll put the link to this in my credits. So I'm just going to grab this, copy that, and then I'll go to my credits so I can credit the people for taking the time to upload this track and put it in there. I just like to give people credit for what they do. So, and I'll put that in my little thanks note in my project folder. And now I'm ready to bring it into Audacity because I just downloaded it. It's right here. Okay. So I'm going to fire up my Audacity where I have my videos. And let me truncate this real quick. I'll do this again in the video so you guys can see what I do. So I highlight everything. I go up to effects and I come down, truncate silence. It's under special. And then I look for negative 20 dB. I just use the defaults here. And then I'm just going to click apply. And it gets rid of all the silence. And here you can see that this commercial is now with the sound. It's down to 20.5 seconds long, which is perfect for what I want. So now I'm going to hit play.
Welcome to A1 Sold.
All right, so there we go. Now let me go ahead and bring in my music. And here I can, I'll be able to mess with my music. So here's my audio track, and here's my music track. So what I want to do is see how you have all this space on the front of the music. I'm going to zoom in here because I kind of want the music to start right away, maybe even slightly before I speak. And so I'll delete that, and then I'll hit play.
Welcome to A1 Sold.
Okay, so now you see how the music is just totally drowning out my voice. I just want this to be in the background. So what I could do is I could take this gain and we'll try negative 8 dB. It's probably not enough. Let's see what it sounds like.
Welcome to A1's.
Still not enough. So let me take it down even more aggressively. We'll try 15.
Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory.
Okay, that's okay, but we'll see once it gets
here. Whether you're a small business or just decluttering, keep tabs on everything you own.
Okay, I still think that the music is too much. So let's take it down negative 22 dB. See what happens.
Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly. Whether you're a small business or just decluttering, keep tabs on everything you own. Ready to get rid of it? Sell it. Stay on top.
Okay, so right here where the music starts increasing in volume, what I want to do is I want that stuff to, calm down a little bit. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to highlight the track clear to here. And then what I want to do is mess with the volume. So I'll go up here to effect, volume and compression, and I'm going to actually click this amplify, and I'm going to take it down. Let's take it down 15.7. Let's click apply and see how that takes the volume way down. So it probably went too much. So
Or just decluttering. Keep tabs on everything you own.
okay, so I'll hit Control Z, put that back. Let me go back to effect, go back to this volume and compression and amplify again. So I went too far the last time. Let me just take it down 7. Click apply. Okay, let's see what that looks like.
Small business or just decluttering. Keep tabs on everything you own. Ready to get rid of it? Sell it. Stay on top of your health and fitness goals with our easy-to-use tracking tool. Monitor your stats and reach new heights. Pet owners rejoice. Keep track of your furry friend's health and activity.
Okay, so there we go. I'll just increase this by 2 decibels and we'll see what that sounds like.
Welcome to A1 Sold, the all-in-one application for free speech and personal management. Track your inventory effortlessly. Whether you're a small business or just decluttering, keep tabs on everything you own.
Okay, very good. Now at the end here, you can see that it goes back in. So I probably want to cut the music off about right here, so I can do that by just highlighting, go like this. Oh, let me see here. Let's highlight the rest of this stuff here. Clear to the end. And then I'm just going to hit delete on my keyboard, okay? And that takes that out of the end. And then right here, I'm going to come in. I'm going to fade this stuff out. So right now, this is what we have.
World of possibilities.
Looks like I got cut off on the possibilities.
And unlock a world of possibilities.
Okay, so I'll have to fix that. But what I want to do is I want to come in here. I'm going to highlight the very end of this track. All right, I'm going to go up here to where it says effect, and then we're going to fade it out. So let me see if I can find that real quick. Fading, fade out, and see how that takes it. It'll just fade it out, and I'll show you guys what that sounds like at the very end here.
A world of possibilities.
Okay, very good. So there we go. And if I want to listen to the whole track again, I can. I could go in here. I'll probably make a few more edits, but then you'll just export the track and put it in your project folder. And then after I get everything done, I'll go up to File and I'll click Export Audio. Now, what I want to do is export it to my computer because I'm going to use it in my Olive video tutorial. And so I'll browse to the folder that I want to use it. I'll go to videos, A1 sold, commercial, and then I'll put audio track or narration, whatever you want. And this is exporting as an MP3 file. It's probably better to export it as a WAV file at this point because you'll lose less. Sometimes whenever you export as an MP3, it'll lose some data. But the WAV file keeps a lot more of the data in the audio track, and you want to compress it later. And I'm going to show you how to do that at the end of this video tutorial whenever you're ready to publish online. But let me click Save here, and then you can see that the Microsoft WAV format is sold. This is the folder that it's going to save to, the commercial folder and videos A1 sold. And it's going to save as audio track.wav. And I'm going to use it as a stereo track. And then I'm just going to simply click export. And that'll export this WAV track into my project folder here. Let me see if you can see it. See, now here I have this audio track and I'm ready to bring it into Olive. So I have everything. I have my my video tracks. I got my audio track. I got my image that I brought in. I think I put it in the wrong place. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna grab this and I'll put it in my Well, it's actually going in this one, actual commercial. So I got all these lined up. I have my thanks ready, and now I'm ready to start editing and all. So a lot of this is the pre-prep, right? You got to pre-prep everything before you actually start making the video. Get them all in order. It's going to save you a ton of frustration, time, and then you're going to have to go back doing it anyway. And having this script is so important, and you want to actually just save the script in that file. So you can go up here, click Save As, navigate to your video folder. If you put them all in one folder where you have them, then for the actual commercial, then you have everything right there in that one folder for that project. And it's so important to do that because it's going to keep you organized. It's going to keep you focused. So, and that's probably 90% of the issue whenever it comes. It's not really learning the programs and stuff like that, although that's important too, but it's having your stuff in order in a photo and named appropriately. I told you I like to use the thing, and I could go in here and give this 1, 2, 3, and maybe a descriptive video clip, but I've been doing this so long, I just find this to be easier for me. All right, well, that's it for this tutorial. The prep work is the biggest job, and I hope that I've been able to help you guys do the prep. And in our next video, we'll start assembling this commercial. Okay? All right, this is Max with AM Website Pro. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.